Hey everybody, it's Grayson here with PERRLA. In this video, we're going to talk about a couple things that are great to know when it's the new semester. A couple of tips on how to use PERRLA and get the most out of it with some things that you may not think about every day. So in this video, we're going to talk about 4 things. First, we're going to talk about the different paper types inside of PERRLA and what distinguishes them from each other. Second, we're going to talk about copying your discussion posts in PERRLA Online into an online forum and one of the neat ways you can do that in PERRLA Online alone. Next, we're going to talk about searching for references and how you can use tags inside of references to search for categories of references inside your reference library. Last, we're going to talk about triggering citations inside of PERRLA Online and a neat way you can do that using your keyboard. All right, let's dive right in. Let's start off by talking about the different types of paper you can create in PERRLA. In our Microsoft Word add-in and in PERRLA Online, there are 4 types of paper you can create. You can create research papers, discussion posts, reference lists, and annotated bibliographies. Let's take a look at each of them. Research papers are your typical paper. It has a title page with your title page content. It has the body where you can type the body of your paper, your actual ideas. And then it also has a separate section for references at the very end, and these are all on separate pages. Discussion post is like a trimmed down version of a research paper, right? You're doing maybe a couple of these every week, and it's just a short way of getting your ideas down on paper. Discussion posts have a place for you to type your ideas and a place for your references. However, they're always within a single section, and there are no page breaks between them. That way it's easier to copy and paste them into your online discussion forum. Next up, we have reference lists. And they're exactly what they sound like. It's just a reference list, a list of references. It's on a single page, and it just lists the references that you add from PERRLA. This is really helpful, especially if you're doing something like a PowerPoint presentation, and you need to create a list of references to go on the final slide. The last type of paper we have is an annotated bibliography. It's a lot like a reference list, except as you add references to your paper, PERRLA automatically adds an annotation paragraph underneath each reference where you can type in an annotation or a little bit of text about the reference itself underneath the reference in the list. And that's it. Research papers, discussion posts, reference lists, and annotated bibliography. In all 4 of these, no matter which one you're writing, PERRLA is still going to handle all the formatting for you to make sure that everything is taken care of correctly. All right, next, let's talk about copying your discussion post in PERRLA Online into your online forum. When you're in Microsoft Word, it's really easy to copy text and paste it directly into Blackboard or Canvas. But in PERRLA Online, because it's web-based, things can be a little different. So we've added a feature inside of the File menu tab inside of the editor where you can copy the paper's content to your clipboard directly without having to highlight it on your page, right-click, and choose Copy. If I choose Copy Paper to Clipboard, it's actually going to copy all the content of both the body and the references section together in one block. That way, when I come over to my forum, like Blackboard or Canvas, I can come here and I can choose Paste, and it's going to paste my discussion post in one go as closely formatted to the APA as possible, right? There are some limitations on how APA gets formatted inside of discussion posts because they just don't have things like hanging indents for references, for instance. But we're going to do everything we can to get you as close as possible. That way your professor sees, yeah, this looks like APA, just looks like APA inside a discussion post. Next up, let's talk about searching for references. When you're in your reference library in PERRLA Online or inside of the Microsoft Word add-in, you can always search for your references using the words that are in the reference itself. However, when creating or editing a reference, like for instance this Jones reference right here, you can always add tags onto your references in the final step. For instance, in this reference, I have cryptozoology, Loch Ness, Nessie, Scotland, and cryptids all as tags attached to the reference. Now, if I go into the reference library, I can actually search those tags themselves across all of my references by putting the hashtag or # for those of us who have been around long enough to know that's what it was originally called. And I can say cryptids, for instance, and PERRLA is going to find all the references that have the tag cryptids associated with it, or cryptozoology. I've got a bunch of tags that have cryptozoology, or for instance, Sasquatch, or Scotland. Using tags inside of your reference library and searching using the hashtag or # when you're trying to find your references is a great way to make it easy to find groups or categories of references that all have to do with similar topics. All right, now let's talk about our final tip, which is using the keyboard to trigger creating citations inside of PERRLA Online. Here I am inside this discussion post, and let's say I have a new quote that I need to cite. As usual, I could always go to the References and Citations panel and choose Add Citation underneath the reference I need to cite. But while I'm typing, I can actually type the open parentheses character inside my paper, and Perl is going to give us a menu where we can choose the reference that we want to cite automatically. So for instance, I could type the open parentheses and then choose Bregman right here, and choose Create Citation just like that. And Perl is going to create the citation just like normal. However, it did it based off of the open parentheses inside my paper. We think it's a pretty neat and different way of creating citations inside PERRLA Online. All right, there's 4 helpful tips for the start of a new semester. The different types of paper you can create with PERRLA, how you can copy and paste your discussion posts from PERRLA Online into your online forum, how you can search your references inside of PERRLA using tags, and how you can trigger citation creation using the parentheses inside PERRLA Online. We've got a lot of other tips inside of our Help Center at PERRLA.com. And if you have any questions, our support team is always around. So shoot us an email at support@PERRLA.com, and we would love to answer your questions and help you ace that next paper. Thanks so much for watching, and good writing.